The NBA draft was insane, and by the end of this video, the list of winners and surprises is gonna have your jaw on the floor. This is literally me texting my buddy last night saying that the Spurs had the 4th and 8th picks and that they were about to put a masterclass on in this draft, as they always do. Literally 30 minutes later. Cue my damn intro. Hello, YouTube fam!
You see, it's me! It's me!
It's your boy, Big V. I always love the NBA draft. It's so heartwarming seeing dreams come true. But on top of that feel-good hippy-dippy crap, it's always great when there's a heavy dose of drama involved. And this draft didn't lack for any. So let's start with one of the biggest surprises of the evening being Zach Edey drafted to Memphis at 9. Yes, super happy for my Canadian boy. Honestly, this is a massive win for a Memphis team that has sorely needed it the last few years. Now, Zach Edey can man the paint and actually have Jaren Jackson Jr. play the 4, which is quite a scary proposition given the damage he's already done without a big man to support behind him. It's a great fit for Zach Edey as well because they don't need him to be out on the perimeter shooting. They need that big man production in the paint. They need defense in the paint, rebounding, clogging the paint. Plus they get a professional in the paint scorer, which in the playoffs, you can talk 3-point revolution all you want, but it's irreplaceable to throw the ball down low and get a quick 2. And Zach Edey, by pure size and skill alone, is going to have that advantage in about 90% of his matchups. Yes, in 10% of them, he's gonna get cooked, especially early on. But as a rookie and with that strong defensive team behind him, I think Zach Edey and Memphis are at the start of a beautiful friendship. Arguably even bigger than what I consider the biggest winner, the nation of France. 4 guys in this draft in the first round, plus you had your first pick this year and last year be a Frenchman, and your defensive player of the year 4 times is also a Frenchman? Hey, maybe immigration isn't the worst thing, hey France? It's honestly admirable, commendable, remarkable, all those things. And so now, let's talk about our biggest surprise winner of the evening. Out of nowhere, taking it from the San Antonio Spurs, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh my God. So here we are. The Spurs have Cotton and Dillingham to pair with Wembanyama, the 4th and the 8th pick. I was in awe, thinking, my God, the Spurs are about to build another dynasty. Imagine those 3 together. They have their core for the future. And then, in a move that has all of us scratching our heads, they traded Dillingham to the Minnesota Timberwolves for an unprotected first-round pick in 2031 and another pick swap in 2030.
What?
And my God, the comments did not disappoint. Bro got traded for Deuce Tatum is the most funny thing I've ever heard. That comment almost drove me to incontinence, like straight up. But saying that they traded him for a middle schooler or that Jesus was gonna come before the picks, and this is hilarious because Minnesota won this trade so harsh, it's not even funny. They now have an explosive point guard to pair with Edwards and potentially Cat. He gets to learn under the most consummate professional in Mike Conley, so he has a great mentor and foreseeably is going to get playing time on a winning team. Phenomenal pick for Minnesota. Plus they give up a pick from 2031. Like, who the fuck cares? That's what we're all thinking. The Spurs have always been a step ahead, so maybe what they might be thinking is couple years down the line when 2031's a lot closer, they can dangle that pick to yet another team to get somebody. But still, seems insane to pick 2 players who are perfect for your team and then trade one for what seems like a bag of chips. And this guy is no joke. He's a Kentucky dude. So one of the highest upsides and one of the best handles in the draft. It honestly blows my mind. Plus he has a freaking 7'4" monster to throw it to on a bad team. I mean, this would have been perfect for Dillingham. So it's kind of crazy, it really is. And Minnesota must be laughing because the rest of us are scratching our heads. Wow, what a shock. Because Minnesota is not known for making any type of good decisions. But this one, it's hard to say they didn't 100% win this trade. And the Spurs, well, womp, womp, womp. That's my opinion. I think you screwed up big time. And I think instead of giving Wemby 2 players to grow with him, you gave him 1. Sometimes you can have addition by subtraction, but in this case, it's pure stupidity leading to subtraction by subtraction.